Finally. Okay. Sorry that took so long, guys. Yeah, obviously I'm 11 minutes late, but it was technical issues. First, I am down a monitor. This thing is not connecting. Well, technically, I think it's the HDMI port, so I'm going to have to get a splitter. Because right now, my setup is I have two monitors connected to my laptop. I know, kind of crazy. But right now, the setup I have two monitors connected to the laptop. One is connected with an HDMI port, one is connected to USB C to HDMI converter. And, well, the regular HDMI port is not working. So I'm probably just going to have to get a USB C dual splitter so I can still have both monitors. Hi, baby. What up, man? How's it going? I'm baby. Am I baby to you? Hey, let you chill. All right. I'll let you chill. But yeah, we're here, guys. We are gonna start looking around at the market. So what this likely means is I'm gonna have to look at chat on my phone, um, which likely means that basically, yeah, I'm gonna just not have OBS open. So I'm gonna just pull it up on my phone here. So that way I can basically not big baby, not little baby. Oh, okay. Sounds good. So yeah, I'm gonna be reading chat on my phone just because it makes it easier, and and then we'll get right into top-down analysis here today. But let me kind of just get set up here first. Unfortunately, we do have a little bit less time than normal, which is not super fun, but it's it is what it is. So let me just get set up. We're gonna get set up here, and yeah, uh, perfect. But yeah, if anyone's just now joining, just FYI, my monitor, I am down a monitor because one of them is not connecting. So just hang on a second while I get set up. Anyway. All right. Yeah, so if anyone's just now joining, I am running into an issue with one of my monitors where the monitor is not being detected, so I don't know. We're just gonna have to go without one of my monitors here. So I'm not gonna really be reading chat on my regular screen. I'm just gonna be looking at chat on my phone here. So let's go ahead and go top down and really get right into this. We got 44 minutes till market opens, so we still got some time. And yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking. So with that, guys, let's go ahead and just start looking around at the charts here. Let's go top down. So yeah, and I'm just gonna be looking at chat on my phone. I'm gonna try not to look at the viewer counts because I hate looking at the viewer counts. So All right, here we go. So starting out on the weekly, just top down. I know I don't have as much time, so I'll try and go faster here. Right? Oh no, what did I just do? See, I know I don't have a ton of time, so we'll go fast. Wow, the screen colors look a little different today. I don't know why. So, like I've been saying, delivering from the weekly gap, right? Weekly unmitigated and whatever it's called. Unmitigated implied. I'm not going to spend too much time on this time frame. So, yeah. I'm glancing at chat once again. I don't have both my monitors today, unfortunately, because the HDMI port is being kind of a butt. So we're going to have to make do without it here. Let's get out SB Pro. Let's get out whatever it's called. All the different things I need to get out. So Forex Factory, Trade-Ovate, Discord, and SB Pro. Okay, getting all that out. Once again, I am down a monitor today, so we're gonna have to make do without one of my monitors. So I'm gonna be looking at chat on my phone, which is honestly maybe something I should be doing every day, because then it allows me to have another monitor. But I don't know. That's a good lesson for the future, I guess. Alright, so we filled this, right? We've been watching this for a while, and it had SMT with YM. Like, in all honesty, it might be a buy model on the higher time frame. It's just gonna depend on yeah, I guess how the market responds to this external gap after if it takes the data high, I would say, right? Because we've been looking at that external gap and we're like, okay, we'll see if we get through that, right? Okay. So really just looking at the same thing I've been looking at every single start of every single day, right? The weekly gap here with SMT with YM. And I'm getting out SB Pro, right? Yeah, we're really just gonna go top down here. Bang. Then let's drop down to daily, right? So daily has inverse now, so something to consider. So once again, let me know what you guys are thinking, right? Just kind of getting on the charts, unfortunately, because one of my monitors wasn't connecting, but it is what it is. So just gathering information here. Yeah, so honestly, looks like this daily gap has inversed now, and it inversed with a dodgy OB. So this is something to consider, right? This daily inversion. So with SMT, right, we got the data high. You know, it makes a lot of sense that, you know, we should probably go to the data high now, right? Don't you think? Because data high right here, daily IPG, I mean, this move kind of seems free to me, but I don't know. That's just what I'm thinking. Once again, we're still kind of figuring this out. See if any. Okay. Once again, one of my monitors is not working, and that sucks for me. But yeah. Anyway, it's all good. We're looking at chat on my phone instead, which is something I should probably do every day, but it's all good. Okay, so there you go, right? So this is kind of weekly and daily. Let's go ahead and first let me get rid of this and screenshot this. Oh, we need to put we need to get news out. So boom. Okay, April 7th, 2026, Tuesday. Hopefully we have enough time to get our analysis completely done, because once again, we don't have a ton of time. You guys, if you need to be on the lower time frames right now, feel free to just go down to the lower time frames, you know, because I'm a little bit behind right now, just because my monitor wasn't working, but it's all good. Right, so daily IFG. Oh, my back kind of hurts. Okay. All right. And I won't really be able to see if it's not showing the right screen, which is not really great. Let me make sure Tradeovate is logged in, and let's post news. So logging into Tradeovate here, boom. So orange folder news, 8:30, just happened. That's really all we have today. Yeah. Forgot to post news this week, but it's all good. I've forgotten to do that for like the past 3 months, so. Okay. So, alright. Back here, right? So, as I've said, we've had the daily, we have the, let's get out the daily IFG again. We have daily previous day relatively equal highs. Well, not previous day, but they are daily highs, right? So these will be draws on liquidity. We do have a daily outside bar. So we'll see. Bang. So relatively equal previous day's highs. Okay. Put this in the daily chart here. Bang. Let me know what you guys are thinking. I know random guy said he was bearish. Chess said he was bullish. First glance to me looks bullish, but we'll see. So we do have a daily outside bar now. Along with the 12-hour, 8-hour, and 6-hour ones we already had. Right. And this daily IFG inversed with a dodgy OB. Right. So I want to look at RTH gaps. I think I forgot to look at RTH gaps the other day, which is not ideal, but I mean, I wouldn't expect us to go below the prior candle's low of the prior outside bar. I'd be surprised if we did. Right, so daily outside bar, data high, relatively equal previous day highs. Alright. Today, all of our analysis. Oh, yeah, well, we'll see. I mean, a lot of time, you can use the Trump tweets to your advantage. Like, if Trump tweets something, understand, it's gonna create a data high and look to trade back to it, right? So yeah, we do have this daily outside bar here, along with the 12 hour, 8 hour, and 6 hour ones, which I'm not gonna screenshot because I already did yesterday, right? Because I don't have a ton of time right now. We really only have 32 minutes till the market opens, so we kind of just have to get moving. So 12 hour, as you can see, 8 hour, 6 hour outside bars. So right. So here's the previous day candle. Wait, let me see. What is this? So this is Friday and then Monday. Okay, let's get out true opens. I'm gonna just have the outside bar kind of in my head, and also that we really shouldn't go beneath this because that's the low of the previous days. That's the low of the outside bar. See, I'm gonna try. Sometimes I like to keep the chart clean, right? It's hard. I messed that up a lot, but I gotta work on it. So I'm gonna just really kind of keep a note that we should not probably go below that. Okay. Very small little thing that I'm leaving in the chart. Hey, well, a lot of people said a lot. He just said he'll wipe out the Iranian civilization. Hey, what's up? A whole civilization will die tonight, never to be brought back again. I don't want that to happen, but it probably will. Trump. Jeez, bro. I'm still bullish. I think I don't really care anymore. I learned my lesson from the other day that Trump just induces people to go short to go end up targeting longs anyways. So that's something I learned. Just the more I watch Trump tweet, the more I realize, okay, he just induces people to go one way and then we deliver the other way. So yeah, daily IFEG, right? I'm kind of really just expecting data high, previous day's highs here. That's what I'm thinking, but we'll see. Once again, let me know your thoughts. Random guy said he's bearish. I want to hear random guy thoughts if he's here because, don't want to get tunnel vision. Okay, chat disappeared. When can we expect the video? The video where I cover every single concept in one video. Man, this is kind of annoying. Every single time there's not, I have to I have to get chat pulled back up. So, when basically it's gonna be a longer video, so I'm gonna have to make it on a Saturday or a Sunday, and that means that, I'm just gonna have to plan it out and think of the entire video, and I don't know, bro. It's probably gonna be a bit. Like I can't make it soon. It just takes me a while to make those longer videos, but it's a great idea, and I do want to do it. It's just gonna take me more time. So okay, so what should we do now? We were on the daily chart. Now let's just move. Let's just keep moving. All right, we already marked out that we have outside bars on all 12-hour, 8-hour, and 6-hour time frames, and we're pushing back into it. So I guess let's go to the 4-hour now, and then let's also get true opens out. So, right, here's true month open, right? We're trading below that. Not true month open, true week open, sorry. And we're trading below true month open. Once again, this is part of why I want the data highs, because bringing us back up to data high would put us back in time-based premium on the month. So that would be that's a target I really like. There's not really a gap here, but there is a breaker. I kind of like this breaker, or maybe call it mitigation block. It doesn't really matter. Let me turn this off for a second. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna pay attention to this. Yeah, I think we're gonna get AMD to the upside. Let's go, 5 watching. I can't help myself. I have to look at it. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna screenshot this. Once again, let me know your guys' thoughts. Like, I'm looking at how we have a daily outside bar. I'm looking at how we have a 12-hour outside bar, 8-hour outside bar, 6-hour outside bar, and I can't help being bullish because of it. We also have this inversion for value gap, the daily just inversed. But let me know what you guys are thinking. All right. My default is looking for more longs back up to previous day's highs, but we'll see. So, oh, I gotta turn off. Might have turned my phone on do not disturb. Alright. Yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking. So trading back within this area. Right, once again, the daily inverse here, the 4-hour inverse here, we looked at that yesterday. Honestly, to me, it looks like AMD back up. Where's London highs? Ooh, that's way too many weekly new week opening gaps. Let's check session stat map. Ooh, right to session manipulation and session distributions, putting us right back up to those highs. Ooh, that maps out the session pretty well, actually. I would say I like that. All right, that could be a nice idea. Running us back up towards those, towards that high. So yeah, nice session stat map there. Looks like there's some kind of gap down there. Once again, let me know your thoughts. And if random guy, if you're here, let me know your thoughts on why you're bearish, because I want to hear. Right. Okay. Boom. Trading beneath the true week open. Okay. Beneath these relatively equal previous day's highs, and then data high. Trading back within this 4-hour breaker. Session stat map looks nice. Went to stat map statistical manipulation. Actually, we might need to drop to a lower time frame and make sure that that's the case. Yeah, it's actually right here. Let's actually re-screenshot that. Yeah. So you have to go to the lower time frame when you mark that out, because otherwise it can get messed up. So, bro scared audience with indicators. I guess so. I don't really care. I'm just gonna be me. So, all right. So yeah, trading beneath true week open. Once again, I don't expect this to be taken probably, because this is the daily outside bar prior candle low. I'd be surprised if that gets taken. Yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts. Right. So let's see if anyone said anything else in gains. Nope. Still 4 watching. Nice. We got Tradevate open. Bet. Okay. Honestly, I'll probably put Tradevate on this screen because I don't know. I want to have a bigger screen for it. And I'll just quickly pull it out when we're ready. So, yeah, I don't think that gets taken. That daily outside bar prior candle. So, man. Let me know your guys' thoughts here. Bang. Daily outside bar prior candle low. We went right to the New York statistical manipulation. I kind of feel like it's going to be AMD to the upside. Right? I kind of feel like this whole thing is accumulation. There's no 4-hour gap here. We do have a 1-hour implied gap here. My version of implied gaps. Whoops. And then session distribution, true week open. We'll take a look at RTH gap. We'll take a look at stat map and more. I mean, not stat map. Session highs and lows, that kind of stuff. So yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking. Bang. Yeah. I marked this out wrong. I meant to mark it out like that. Okay, let's get rid of this. Bang. Yeah, let me know your thoughts. It's weird now, like looking at the chat, because I can see, oh wow, there's not many people watching today. Okay. Yeah, if you guys are bearish, let me know, and let me know why. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking how we use this 1-hour implied gap here. I'm liking the 4-hour breaker, so I'm gonna move this over. Right, daily inversed here. let's get rid of this now, because at this point we don't need it anymore, right? Because we're going top down, so bang, bang. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Okay, so daily inverse here. Let's check RTH gaps. RTH gap for today will form to the upside. Oh wow, RTH gap for yesterday. Oh no, that was the day before. It was a giant one to the upside, and we went and filled it right away. But we already knew that. I remember because I had a long bias. I tried to long. Okay, so this will be the future RTH fill. Let me know what you guys are thinking, guys. Yeah, daily's inversed. I'm probably going to be long for the day. But if you guys are bearish, let me know. Okay, so RTH gap to the upside will form. We might want to put a gradient on this. Perfectly tapping CE of the daily inversion. Well, maybe not perfectly, but close. I really do need to get to the lower time frame because it is 7:13, so don't have a ton of time here. So let's get down to the lower time frame. But yeah, RTH gap will form to the upside. We're in line with stat map here. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Bang. So we tap session manipulation, right? So I'm kind of thinking AMD to the upside. I'm going to leave this over here. It's not that I'm not looking at it anymore. It's just, it just makes my chart too messy. So yeah, RTH will be to the upside. Once again, here's the prior daily candle low. I don't think that would get taken because it's just, you know, daily outside bar. So honestly, we should probably get to lower time frame. Let's get our midnight open and 7:30 opens out. So here's midnight. Wait, this is true week open. I already have it marked out. Okay. Let's get even the low time frame one marked out. I just want them all marked out. So there's 7:30. We don't have 9:22:30 yet. Okay. Wait, what? Oh. Midnight and 7:30 are right around the same spot. Okay. Let's mark that out. Alright. Let's get rid of the indicator here. Hey, now there's some people watching. Let's go. Once again, one of my monitors isn't connecting, so I'm down a monitor today, so I'm having to use my phone for chat. I'm looking at how many people are watching when I normally don't do that. Yeah, I mean, RTH gap's going to fill to the upside. I'm feeling like this. I think New York's going to expand to the upside. I want to take a look at session highs. Oh, let's also get out SMT. Is there SMT with this low? What the? SMT with that low? I could be wrong though. We might end up, you know, this could be an inversion to the downside. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not gonna get tunnel vision, right? We'll see. You know, as you guys know, I always like using RTH gap for bias though. So, okay. Trying to keep the chart clean, but also have everything I want to have, right? So yeah, once again, RTH will flip to the upside. Bang. We filled this 1 hour implied gap. Okay. Yeah, I'll actually probably switch back to OBS to read chat. That's probably what I'll do. I don't know, I like doing that better. What is your view on opening? Right now we have the overnight gap to the upside, so I'm leaning towards longs. Oh, it says 8 watching now. That's crazy. Why do we go from 5 to 8? Once again, I'm one of my monitors is dead, so I am looking at that when I can. So I'm looking at my phone instead of my OBS. I normally look at OBS. So yeah, what is my view on opening? Well, we have the RTH gap to the upside, and we have daily outside bar, 12-hour outside bar, 6-hour, 8-hour outside bar, 6-hour outside bar. So I'm thinking higher time frame might just be expanding to these previous day's highs, but we'll see. You also might want to put a gradient on that. Okay, yeah, let's look at session highs and lows here. Session highs here. Boom. So we've swept out Asia high. We got a New York PM high there. That might be a previous day high. Yeah, so we got a previous day's high here. This is a true previous day high. Let's honestly turn the opacity down on those. So I feel like there's quite a bit of draws and liquidity to the upside. We also have a high of New York right here. So bang, bang. My back kind of hurts. I don't know why. Dang, 7 watching. Let's go. All right. So yeah, I think most likely going to be leaning towards longs, but we'll see. We'll see. Let me know you guys' thoughts. Let me know what you guys are thinking. We do have 10 minutes till market opens. I do want to be on the low time frame chart by the time by the time market opens. So yeah, for me, I see a lot of draws and liquidity to the upside. We'll see. We'll see. I want to put a gradient on this breaker. We might come down, sweep this low, right? Oh yeah, and then we swept out Asia, right? We swept Asia low. That's, you know, something I forgot to mention, right? I'm going to manually check for SMTs here. You know, sometimes it's better to do that because the indicator is good, but it doesn't catch everything. if there's an SMT and I missed it, I'd be pretty sad. Yeah, there's an SMT with YM with this low. With this one. And yeah, that's the main SMT, is the one with either, I can't remember if it was this low or this low. But I think that's the main one. Yeah, it's this one. So my bearish, you're maybe bearish on open. I need to just look at chat on OBS, honestly. It's too, every time I go over here, it moves my stand. So let me look at what we said. Maybe bearish on open and then previous Asian sweep and long. Yeah, possibly. So let's get down to the low time frame. I think we're pretty good on high time frame, right? I'm kind of thinking, basically, I'm thinking, okay, we'll probably get AMD to the upside. No internal sweep of liquidity. We might need an internal sweep. So, but that doesn't mean we have to take that low that swept Asia. It might not do that. Why does RTH gap look weird? Okay. So that might end up looking something like this. If we get internal sweep, maybe like boom, use the rejection block, and then this is inducement, and then we go higher like this. I don't even know, like maybe something like this. It could sweep this low or it could sweep this low. I'll mark both out. And then yeah, manipulation on open, and then expansion to fill the RTH gap, I would say. These are kind of my two thoughts. Right, either inducing this low or inducing this low. Okay, I don't have a ton of time. Let's move on here. So yeah, this looks like manipulation to me. Drop down. We got 4 minutes till market open, so we really should be on the low time frame here. Looks like this might be a data low. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably going to take out the data low then. That's probably the low I would expect to get taken. Okay, any real unmitigated gaps here, or just gaps in general? Ooh, we might want to frame out this as a 1 hour, 5 minute model. Right? If so, I mean, maybe actually we probably want to line this with like a 1 minute. So yeah, I'd go like this. Yeah, this is probably what I'm expecting it open. It's 3 minutes till open. And then down into this 1 minute change in state here. I don't know whether to put this in 1 hour, 5 minute models, or probably 1 hour, 5 minute, because even though it's a 1 minute change in state, it's a 1 hour key level. And then maybe we perfectly tap that. Okay, market's about to open. Six watching, let's go. Okay, look for unmitigated gaps, like 15 minute. We really don't have a 15-minute gap besides this. Oh, and I should go put that in. I'll put it in both 1 hour, 5 minute and 15-minute, 1 minute, because I really don't know which to put it in. Okay, let's just get the low time frame and get out SB Pro, and then really just wait, because this is where this is where we really can. This is where you really just have to be watching the low time frames as round market open. So now I'm going to clean up the chart and just get down to the low time frame here. We got 1 minute till market open. Oh, we're getting an instantaneous fill of the RTH gap. Oh my gosh. No manipulation. None. Alright. Okay, I'm watching SB Pro. I'm not reading chat. Cannot read chat right now. I got Tradevate on speed dial here. Actually, I'm probably going to need to do Tradevate on my middle screen, actually. I don't think I'll have a choice because I got to be able to calculate my risk. So, never mind. So, RTH gap still unfilled. Any new week opening gaps or new day opening gaps? Let's have this on. Yeah, we might be getting a short off of this 15-minute gap. Looks like it got IOFED'd. Okay, then there's bearish SMT. So 15-minute gap above the true opens. Here's the manipulation I was looking for, right? We ended up getting a 15-second change in state, and now we're delivering lower. Okay, so this is what I wanted to see, right? And then at this point, I'd be looking for longs. We'll use this 5-minute gap as our PD ray. This is gonna be ideal, honestly. So let's get rid of this and this because I already know all that's there. I just want to get to the low time frame now. I don't trust that. I want to see internal sweep. Now, there's SMT with the data low. We did take all the true opens. So I'm not reading chat right now. I don't know. It's gonna be kind of hard for me to switch screens. Okay, no one said anything. The 928. Yeah. So there was a short probably maybe on this 15-second change in state, but I'm not interested in that really. I'm trying to relax. Let me know what you guys are thinking. I kind of have to use the bathroom. Check XP Pro. Lots of market sellers in there. And why does my back hurt so much? I don't know. Any first presented for ViGap yet? 930, 931, 932. Okay. First presented for ViGap. Hello. There you go. We have it. So, I mean, maybe if this inverses, if you like it, we do have stacked SMTs. Kind of want to see us go to this gap. So, I don't know. I don't love it, so I wouldn't take it. If that inverse, it's just not obvious enough. At least not obvious enough for me. Whoa. That was like instant printage. What the heck? Alright. Really gonna try and wait for something undeniable here. If there's something okay, I'll tape read it, but I want to see us come down into this. And this should be a soup right here. So we should be anticipating a low time frame change in state off of this 5-minute gap. It's gonna be reclaimed. Okay, so bring these over. Once again, if this inverses, so be it. I'm gonna miss the trade and we'll tape read it, but I'm not in love with this. It might play out, but it's just not for me. this might deliver us lower. Or, yeah, no. Well, now this is getting a inversion back up off of this. Oh, random guy. Random guy's here. Morning, I'm bearish. I'm going to wait for a sweep of 830 wick. If not, buy sell liquidity, get a trade down. Valid. Nice. I'm leaning towards longs. I want to see us come back up to market open high and then fill the RTH gap. Y'all already longed? Dang. Nice, bro. So, I mean, there might have been a first strike here, but once again, guys, my monitor, I can't see chat a lot of the time. I'm having to look at it on my phone. Let's check the actual RTH gap. Where does it close? Whoops. Yeah, I want to see this data low get swept and then we go higher. But that's just me. It could be so wrong, but we'll see. I mean, we are in a premium in this range, so there might be shorts. Nice, 6 watching. Let's go. I'm going to try and just tape read if I'm not sure. Oh, I might be... Make sure you mark out the percent for value gap correctly. Do I need to include this? I don't know. Maybe. I might need to include that. Probably might be fine just to do that though. Okay. Cool. So, still looking for this reclaimed gap to get used, sweeping out all these lows and then longs. And then, yeah, I'll take a long out of that if we get it. So now this whole thing is accumulation. What did I want? I wanted to see the... I was thinking to look at something. Oh, see if there's a new true open. I don't think there is. Oh, stat map. Just gonna see if we used this. It's this low time frame is saying session manipulations all the way down there. So, yeah, either way. Okay, we just got a whale that sold. Tiny whale. I'm waiting for longs here. We're getting very close to taking this data low. I'm looking for AMD to the upside. Okay. So I'd align this with the 5 second or the 15 second. Might just start out if this goes, I would just tape read this. This might just work. Probably maybe should take it, but I don't know. It's a volume balance in the way, and there's not really internal liquidity swept, so. Yep, I'm glad I didn't take that. So see how we used the volume balance, and the volume balance was in the way, and then we rejected. I just didn't feel like time and price were aligned. I mean, maybe if we inverse this. But yeah, you definitely can tell we use this now. We tap session manipulation. Looks like we internal swept those lows, external swept that low. I don't know if I'd be able to get in with two cons. How's 30-second look? 30-second change state. I like that. I like that CSD retest. I might go in with two cons right there. I don't know. There still could be another internal sweep. This definitely might work. I should have known it would work. Oh my gosh, I should have taken it. It's okay. I wasn't sure. I'm not gonna take something if I'm not sure. Still, let's just tape read this. I guess. Yeah, if this changes state, I could go in with one con. The RR is not great, but I'm not a huge fan. I think I'll just wait. I don't know if there's gonna be another sweep. I know it's got this internal sweep, but I'm sussed out. It might end up using this. So this definitely possibly 2022 model right here. Perfect. Okay, another internal sweep. Great. This is fantastic. I'm ready to long soon. This could be a Phoenix model right here. If we get internal sweep here, this would be fire. Okay. Yeah, I knew that wasn't the best trade in the world. There's no clear. I feel like it's just not aligned with time and price yet. So macro will be coming up soon, and I think we're gonna get longs going into it. So now we're using the rejection block. So we got SMT there. Probably hit CE of that rejection block. 1 minute rejection block. Once again, 5 minute gap. So I'm really looking for like 15-second or 30-second change and stay off of this. Gotta be careful. So now we induce this low. Remember that was the other possibility I said. And this is possibly inversing back up here on the 5-second. I like this.
Order filled.
Oh my gosh. Come on. I didn't get stopped out yet. I'd stop at the low. I'll go break even if we take that high.
Stop filled.
Actually, I don't know. So I tried to do change in state off of that. I don't know. I'll journal it. It's okay. Okay, I'm gonna switch the demo. Looks like my bias was completely wrong. Okay, I'm switching the demo, guys.